my friends. Well, I'm back today with a video. Today we're going to be playing with some resin. I got some new molds and I got some new resin. The molds I saw Steve McDonald. He has a YouTube channel, Steve McDonald's Arts and Crafts. I'll leave a link to his channel below. He did fidget spinners. They're cute. They're not really big. You get 4 molds in this kit that I bought. You get the little bearings. You get 10 of those. And then you get the little caps that go on the front and the back. I thought it'd be a fun video to make. I also got some new resin. So many of the YouTubers that I watch are using the jdictian resin. I got the jdictian 4-hour demold because I want to be able to make this video fairly quickly. And I'm not a patient person and I hate waiting for resin to cure. And most resin takes at least 8 hours. Most of the time, 8 to 10 hours, you can demold it, but it's not fully cured for at least 24 to 48 hours. This will fully cure in, I believe it says fully cure in 8 to 10 hours, and it is a 4-hour demold. It's a 1-to-1 ratio resin. I've already mixed it up. You stir it for 5 minutes. Well, 4 minutes, but I stir it for 5 just to be on the safe side. I'm going to separate this into 4 mixed 4 ounces. Resin is separated into 4 1-ounce cups. I'm going to mix chameleon powder in one. I'm going to do black in one. And it came, the kit with the molds actually came with this like holographic glitter. I'm going to mix that in with one of them. I've got some purple mica powder. And I think I may do a pearl white mica powder with something in it. I'm not sure yet. Maybe some glitter or something. Might just do the pearl white mica powder. But I'm going to separate this into 4 1-ounce cups, so I have plenty. If I have extra resin, because I'm not sure how much it's going to take, I've got my jewelry mold here, so I can just use it up. I'm not going to waste the resin. Alright, so we're going to put 1 ounce in here. I've got 4 ounces mixed up, so do about 1 ounce in each cup. Here. Oh, that was almost perfect. Don't think I would have done that again if I'd have tried. Okay, what do we got here? This one needs a little bit more. Yeah, everybody raves about this resin, so I've been wanting to try it, and I saw it on sale on the Amazon sale thing. I will leave the link to it in my description box. I don't know what the sale is now on it, or, you know, if there's still a sale. But I will put the link in the description box below. I've got some fun stuff coming up with some resin and paintings both that I'm going to be doing. I ordered some more UV resin. I love UV resin. Like I said, I'm not a patient person, so I like the UV resin because it cures quickly. So I did get a little better brand of the UV resin as well. And I also got, which I'm super excited about, some glow-in-the-dark pigments. Says you can mix it with paint. I have a really cool idea I'm going to do for a painting, where I'm going to use it, actually a couple ideas for paintings where I'm going to use it in the painting. And then a couple ideas with resin. Alright, I'm going to get my baby wipe here and we'll wipe this cup out. These cups are so handy because they have the measurement on the side. And jdictian, where I got my resin here, gave me this really nice stir stick. So I'm going to wipe this off, make sure it stays nice and clean. Very nice. Appreciate that. I'm excited to try this resin. And now I'm going to wipe this cup out right quick. So I don't want my resin to cure in there. Need my gloves on for this, guys. Be sure and wear your PPE when you're using resin. I am sitting in a room with an open door and a fan blowing toward the door. So I'm not worried about the fumes so much. And most of this is odorless, but it does still have a slight odor to it. And just to be on the safe side, guys, you know, wear your PPE. Alright, we'll get that done. Okay, so we're going to add these colors to it now. And then we're going to put them in the little molds. So, I have the chameleon powder from silver, blue to purple. We're going to put it in here. This stuff goes everywhere, guys. This chameleon powder is so baby fine. I feel like it's worse than glitter. The mica powder is. It's just so tiny, tiny little particles. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful when you put it in something. Just absolutely gorgeous. But it is very, very, very fine. And if there's any wind at all, if you blow too hard, you're going to blow it everywhere. So I'm mixing this up really, really well. I don't know if you can see the color. Isn't that pretty? You see it on the stick here. And I'm hoping when you spin it, because it's a color shift, I hope maybe when you spin it, it's going to turn out and you're going to see all the different colors. I'm going to do this one in the flame one. And then I'm going to do the black and the holographic in this one here. This powder that they gave me. This is black acrylic ink. I really like this because it doesn't take a whole lot of it. And I feel like it mixes better than just putting the acrylic paint in. The ink seems to really mix so nice and turns really dark black, and it doesn't take a lot of it. And it doesn't really thicken it because it's more liquefied than your regular acrylic paint would be. Alright, we're going to dump some of this in here. Dump some sparkles in there. I'm so excited to try the glow-in-the-dark pigment. I've seen so many people try it, and they glow beautifully. And like I said, I've got some really neat ideas for it. So this should be a very pretty. Oh my gosh! Look at that black sparkles. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Pretty. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the purple mica powder. I think I can have it open already. I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pour that in here. Give it a couple little shakes because I want these to be fairly opaque. I want to be sure you stir these really, really well. How's everyone doing this evening? I hope you guys are having a good night. I'm having a wonderful evening. I don't know if I want to do the white or if I want to do... Actually, I think I'm going to try something here. Let me grab a paintbrush. I want to try something different. Let's see if it works. I've seen people do these and I want to try it, I think. So, I'm going to try a different color of my chameleon. And I'm going to do the golden orange red. And I'm going to put the color, I'm going to brush it in right here. I'm going to fill in this bottom here with it. And go on, getting the little crevices. The nice thing about this mica powder, a little bit goes a long, long, long ways. If you noticed here, I've done almost half of this with just one little dip of the brush, and I can probably go at least halfway. Alright, and then I'm going to mix up some black, and we're going to fill it with black. I got way too much now. Oh yeah, this is going to be nice, guys. You'll see the difference between putting the mica powder onto the mold itself, and these will just wipe off with baby wipe or whatever. I'm going to dump the excess and try to do it back into the container as much as possible. Alright. Now, let me get my last little bit of resin, and I'm going to tint it straight black. Nothing else in it. And we will pour these and get them curing, and we will come back in 4 hours and put them together. It does say to take them apart to demold them a little early anyway. So I might check them after 3 hours because they're not real thick. So I might check them after 3 hours and we'll see what they're doing. But it says to demold it a little early so you can fit these. So you fit the little bearings in there while it's still soft, because the bearings have to fit inside. Alright, I don't know, I may have mixed up way too much resin for this, guys. One of the ways you can find out if you want to know is you can fill the mold with water, but I just thought, well, I've got my jewelry mold, I'll make some jewelry if I have extra. So we're going to pour this black in first here. Doing a little at a time. Might be a little bit. Might have a little bit left over of each one, but not a whole lot. A tiny bit here. Alright, I have a little bit left here, guys, so we're going to use it in the jewelry mold. I can talk. Let's see, I think I'll do... and maybe... pour a little bit more in here. Don't want to feel too full. Alright. So that one's done. I have just a little bit more still. Let's see. I may need to find something else to pour it in here. Hang on, we're gonna do a coaster too. It'll be a mixture of everything. Alright. So this is just a plain black here. Alright. Now I'm going to do, I think we're going to do the chameleon powder. I said that is such a pretty color. You can see that, guys. Beautiful. Alright, that one's going to go into the flame one here. This one is not done yet, but it has been taken claim by my grandson. In fact, he picked the color. So, this one will be his. No. I don't want to go over. I did a little bit, so I'm going to have to, if you see there, I may take a baby wipe and try to wipe that up here in a minute, but if you notice, right here in the center where the circle is, you don't want to cover that up because that's where the bearing goes in at. Oh, never mind, it settled down, okay. Alright, I'm going to make a couple necklaces out of this. And we'll do this one here. to like a resin pour. Instead of an acrylic pour, we're doing a resin pour here. Alright, so that one's almost done. We got 2 down, guys. 2 more to go. Alright, so now we have the purple. It's just plain purple mica powder, but I love the mica powder. It gives it kind of an iridescent look. Love it, love it. And I think we'll do it in this one. No, actually, I want to do it in this one. I think this one, for whatever reason, looks like a hazardous. I think that would be fun to do with the glow-in-the-dark pigment, the green. Alright. Yeah, these molds are very inexpensive for these little fidget spinners. And what a wonderful gift to give someone. Stocking stuffers, you know. If you got someone that likes to fidget with stuff. They're fun. And you can customize them for the person. You know, if somebody likes a certain color, or maybe a sports team even, you could do them in their colors. And we're going to mix this purple in here too. Drizzle around. Alright, so there's that one. And the last one is the black with the holographic glitter in it. And we're just going to sit right here. We'll move this out of the way. I'm going to stir it again, give it a nice stir. I'm excited to try this resin. Like I said, there's so many YouTubers that use this that just swear by it. So I'm very excited for it. Oh my gosh, this one's going to be beautiful. I love this black. The black with the sparkles. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to do a bigger pendant here with it. I think I'd do another little square one. And then I'm going to top off my coaster here. Alright. We're going to move this coaster a little bit closer to the center. I'm going to move this out of the way here, guys. So you can see these. I'm going to get my baby wipe, and I'm going to wipe the center of this one here. I got a blob on it, and I don't, since that's where that goes through it, I don't want to, I can always clean it up afterwards, but if I can just get this baby wipe to find enough point here without getting it in the resin. There we go. Very easy here, guys. Look at this. Get glitter off of here. Alright. I'm going to bring y'all down for a close-up, let you check it out, and then we will be back in 4 hours to demold it and put the fidget spinners together. Here we go for a ride. Alright. So this is the mixture of everything. I'm going to stir this. I think I'm going to take a popsicle stick. Here, we'll just do it right now. Almost looks like a space theme. Alright. And then this one here is the chameleon powder that was brushed into the bottom of the mold itself. And then I poured in strictly black. It's purple mica powder. This is the chameleon. And then this is the holographic sparkles. Did the jewelry as well. This one right here, I think, is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Alright, so I'm going to pop these bubbles, and then we'll be back for the demolding. Bye! Hello, my friends. Welcome back. I'm going to apologize in advance. My doggy's probably going to bark. He's really, really old, and he normally is outside if he can be outside, but it's raining today, and I don't want him out. I don't want him to catch a cold and die. It's not cold out here, really, but I don't want him wet and cold. So, our fidget spinners are cured enough. I think we can demold them. It is a 4-hour demold. It's been about 4.5 hours. Did some jewelry as well, and we used the leftover resin for a coaster. So, I used 4 ounces in this, and I probably used 2 of it in these. So, probably only 2 ounces to do these next time. I know. And like I said, I could have filled the molds with water and measured the water. So, we're going to demold the first one here. This one is the one where I brushed the chameleon powder onto the ridges onto the mold, and then I poured the black resin over the top of that. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that looks really, really neat. And then we take these little things here, and we stick them in. Just like so. And we put one on the back, and one on the front, and they should snap together. Okay, there are 2 different ones here. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Oh, I need this piece. And this piece. Alright. Let's try our fidget spinner here. Alright, so there's one, guys. Let's try this purple one here. See how it turns out. It's going to be just a pretty shiny purple. They're a little soft still, but this is for 4 hours. Most resin, you could not even begin to demold it in 4 hours. So, very impressed. Like I said, a lot of people really rave about this resin. So, really, really huge fans of it. And so far, impressed. Ah, there we go. Ah, that one spins pretty good. Alright. This is the one my grandson took claim to. This is a chameleon powder. Mixed just with resin. Oh, these are neat. I like these molds, guys. You don't have to, if you didn't want to turn them into fidget spinners, you could turn them into something else. Alright, let's see. Now we put the other one in here. And like I said, this kit did come with 10 of these little inserts, so you can make 10 of them. And then on the same page on Amazon where you bought them at was the link to purchase more of the spinner parts. You can buy just the spinner parts. You don't have to purchase another mold. This is the one I'm excited to see. I think this one is just going to be absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Oh, yes. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, I love that. Now I'm excited to see the jewelry with this. I may have a new necklace. Alright. So now we're going to demold the necklaces and see how they turned out here. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's really pretty. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Look at the sparkles. Here's the chameleon powder. Can you see the color shift on it? I don't know how well it's showing up on camera. These are just plain black ones. Just plain black. I may put something on them and then give them a doming coat. Another chameleon one. A purple one. See how just a purple mica powder shimmers even. Very pretty. Oh my gosh, I love them. Love them, love them, love them, guys. These are so neat. Alright. Last but not least, we're going to do the coaster. This was a mixture of all the colors, and I thought it was going to look like a space planet, almost. And I think I'm right. Look at the colors. That is absolutely beautiful. For being just a mixture of leftover resin. Very pretty. I don't know which side I like better. I might dome this side. I like that one. And again, I have the little swirls here. Alright, well, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Really going to help my channel, guys. Again, I apologize for my doggy. Wolfie is very unhappy that he cannot be outside right now. And I can't have him outside in the rain right now. Just can't do it, so. Alright. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching my video. God bless.